think guys just really stepped up. I think that's really what it came down to is, Chubb did a phenomenal job of handling 30 carries a game, and it seemed like we got better in the passing game and made plays where we needed to make plays, and where we needed to make plays, and then times like that is where you got to rely on other things as far as defense. And defense was really playing phenomenal as far as getting turnovers, and I can think of several times we had great field position because of turnovers, which led to 7 points, and then awesome special teams. So it really just seemed like the whole team came together and said, after we lost a pretty spectacular player, everybody had to pick up their performance just a little bit. It seemed like everybody did.
Hutson, was there ever any concern among you guys that Todd would just say, man, just go on and not come back?
Yeah, I think there was. But I think it speaks high of Todd's character and what this means and what this season means to him to keep fighting through that adversity, and because I know it was frustrating for him. And obviously I don't want to put words into his mouth, but I think it was definitely what some people may have been thinking could happen.
Was he clear all along though and said, all right?
Nah, I mean he never talked to it about it.
He just showed up at practice.
Yeah.
With you all have said for years, he's a great teammate, great guy, everyone loves him, and then he gets popped for this thing. Is it tough to kind of square the two, or is it viewed as well as just an NCAA rule, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah, I think everyone just kind of understands that. It's just kind of unfortunate. We don't look at it as a crime or anything. We don't look at him as less as a person or anything. Just, I think everyone understands that, it's not really just going on here. It's an issue all around college football. So, it's hard for guys to be put in that situation and to say no, and especially for some of the environments that some of these guys come from. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just hard.
Does it seem any different out there with him? I mean, he's been practicing with you guys. What does it feel like with him when you came back, showed up Monday?
Well, there's a lot. There's a lot more chatter at practice now that Todd's back. He's always chirping. So I think he just kind of brings that feeling of practice and into the games that you got your best player, and it's exciting when you got a great weapon back. It's an exciting time to be back at home. Todd's coming back. I know that's what everyone's making it out to be, but I'm just excited to have another really good player.
How effective do you think he'll be when he's been away for 4 weeks playing well?
Yeah, I don't plan on him missing a beat. I mean, he looks just as fresh and healthy as he's ever looked. And it's nice to be able to not only have him, but Chubb and Sony, and have all those fresh legs back there. It's been a while since we've had that.
What was going through your mind last year when they hit that 4th and 18 for 73-yard touchdown?
There wasn't much going through my mind. I mean, that was pretty unbelievable. What was going through my mind was probably what was going through your mind. I mean, just jaw dropped, couldn't believe it. That was just one of those plays where probably happens once every 100 years, and you get to see it live. So it's definitely something that you'll remember for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, someone had to win, and Auburn won that one, but it's nothing like we're holding a grudge or
I was about to say, it doesn't sound like anyone's rolling that into any kind of motivation for this week.
Nah, it's not. I mean, we've moved on, and it's just a heck of a play.
But in what ways do you think you've improved as a quarterback since Todd's suspension, when obviously you didn't have one of the biggest playmakers around?
Yeah, I think just continue to trust the system, trust my protection, trust my receivers, and just kind of understood for myself that when you got one really good player that goes down, everyone's going to be kind of looking to you as the leader to play better, whether that's in the passing game, or you gotta understand that there's a little more weight on your shoulders. So you kind of got to step up and play a little bit better.
When you talk about trusting your protection, was that a big key on Saturday in some of the touchdown passes?
Yeah, I mean, it's a key every game. I mean, there's always something we preach about, and it's what makes a good quarterback. Is can't be looking at the pressure, and you also got to be really good with your pocket movement and keeping your eyes downfield. So it's not like we emphasize that more so on one week than others. It's something